In working with ratios, we are often working with ratios of items that are of the same category of elements. For example, in a fruit basket, the ratio of strawberries to apples is still a ratio of two types of fruit. There are other types of ratios that involve different types of quantities. In this video, we will be looking at rates. Let's look at an example. A car travels a distance of 20 miles in 12 minutes. What is the ratio of the distance covered to the time it takes? What does this ratio represent? There are two quantities here, distance and time. We can form a ratio. 20 to 12 is also a ratio of miles to minutes. We can simplify this ratio to this. And the ratio of the units become miles per minute. We call these types of ratios rates because they are comparisons of two different types of units. In fact, we can write the rate this way. The car travels at a rate of 5/3 miles per minute. Distance-time rates are also called speed. So the speed of the car is 5/3 of a mile per minute. Rates sometimes give rise to very useful measurements that we commonly use. Let's look at another example. This welder earns $200 during a 6-hour shift of work. What is the rate at which this welder earns money? What are the units for this rate? This is an example of an hourly rate of pay, sometimes called an hourly wage. To calculate it, find the ratio of dollars to hours. The ratio is 200 to 6, and it represents dollars to hours. The ratio 200 to 6 simplifies to 100 to 3. We can write this as a mixed number, 33 1/3 dollars per hour. Because all rates have units, you can sometimes change the units of a rate. Let's look at an example. You want to convert hours to minutes. What rate would you use to convert X hours into minutes? What are the units for this rate? We are given X hours, and we want to convert it to the corresponding number of minutes. We can form a ratio of minutes to hours. 60 to 1 is the ratio of minutes to hours. This gives us the rate 60 minutes per hour. If we multiply X hours by the rate 60 minutes per hour, the product is a new quantity, the number of minutes in X hours. The number of minutes in X hours is 60 times X minutes.